Some scary moments at Anaheim 1 in that first 450 main event for Justin Barcia and Malcolm Stewart. We have updates on their statuses ahead of this weekend's race in San Diego, right here on Always Moto. Welcome to the emergency department updates ahead of round 2 of AMA Supercross this weekend in San Diego. These updates are brought to you by TechnicMotorsport.com. You need to go to them for all your suspension tuning needs. David Hogan here, physiotherapist and moto media editor at Always Moto. Let's get into the updates. Justin Barcia, the number 51. We all held our breath for an update from the Troy Lee Designs Ducati team on Saturday night. Thankfully, the update came in quickly from Justin Barcia himself. Justin confirmed a broken transverse process, or wing of a vertebra as he put it, along with a concussion and being pretty banged up in general. Seemed like pretty minor injuries considering the extent of the crash. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you'll be able to find it on YouTube somewhere, and it's not pretty viewing. I think everyone's glad that he's okay, up, walking, and able to get back on the bike in a few weeks' time. Now, pending his overall soreness, passing the concussion protocol, the recovery of that fracture of the wing in his vertebrae, I estimate around 4 weeks minimum for his return to racing. But we'll keep you posted on the updates as more come through. Malcolm Stewart, the number 27, was a part of that crash with Justin Barcia. Now, this info via the Husqvarna Motorcycles USA Instagram page. Despite the fact that he dislocated his left shoulder and has some potential scapular fractures in there as well, reports are that he will be lining up this weekend in San Diego. Now, this is a positive sign, but keep in mind this dislocated shoulder could cause an issue ongoing throughout the season. It needs to be strong and stable for him to continue on. If it's unable to do that, he may still require potential surgery or a period away from the racing to allow additional rehab to occur. But at this stage, let's hope that shoulder stays strong and stable and we see him on track for the remaining rounds of Supercross. Benny Bloss, the number 54, riding for the Beta USA team. Now, props to the Beta USA team. Their press release on Benny's injury was very quick and nice and detailed when it came through, so well done Beta USA. I have spoken directly with Benny, and although he's a bit bummed with the situation, he's keen to make a recovery ASAP. The wrist fracture that he sustained on that second lap of press day in Anaheim has already had surgery completed in Vail, Colorado within, it seemed like, hours of it occurring. So he's already on the recovery path. He'll be aiming for a return in about 4 to 6 weeks' time. Hunter Yoda, the number 60 from the Club MX Yamaha team. Many of you would have heard the updates across the broadcast last week about Hunter having a knee injury on the Tuesday before Anaheim 1. Hunter seems to be dealing with a partially torn ACL or a meniscus tear, depending on who we speak with. Some conflicting information there. But it didn't seem to hold him back in Anaheim, and neither of those, if he's managing them well, will cause too much issue unless he dabs his foot again and re-aggravates the injury or potentially makes it worse. So at this stage, keep an eye on this as it goes throughout the remaining rounds of the West Coast Series. Jack Chambers, the number 69 on the PRMX Kawasaki. Unfortunately, there's some reports of a midweek crash resulting in a wrist fracture for Jack. We'll confirm that further once we've been able to speak to Jack in the next few days. But that's on top of a rough week for Jack in Anaheim as well. He went down in qualifying 2 for the 250 class, causing that red flag. So a very tough week for Jack. Not sure we'll be seeing him this weekend or for a number of weekends if the reports are accurate around a fractured wrist. That's our updates for this week heading to San Diego, and as always, we hope for a speedy recovery for all our injured riders. If you have any questions about any of the injuries we've discussed in this video, drop a comment below or feel free to send us a DM on our Instagram page. Now hit that subscribe button and that'll allow you to keep up to date with all of our updates about the rider ins and outs as we head week to week with Supercross in 2026. We'll see you at the track.